Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Last episode we dealt with some goblins and we helped Lindsay's mentor who ran away from King Eorvetti. I believe that's how you say his name. And we just passed some time and we have some visitors from the Order of the Rack. The Order of the Rack welcomes you, Queen. My name is Lincia. I come from the distant land of Cheliax, in search of a dangerous criminal who's hiding in your barony. She stands tall and almost motionless. The reflected torchlight dances on the surface of her polished black armor and the depths of her watchful black eyes. I'm glad that we have met, and I believe the rule of law in your kingdom is not just empty phrases. I hope for the cooperation from your subjects and you personally. Who's this fugitive you're looking for? A dangerous pirate, a murderer, and a rebel named Darvin, the dashing Fairwood. He was found guilty of inciting a rebellion and murdering a noble lord in Cheliax. The law of my order is unwavering. The punishment for such crimes is death. Darvin's rebellion took place in Cheliax 3 years ago. The Order of the Rack quite quickly suppressed it. The participants were jailed and the instigators quartered, but their leader Darvin managed to escape. I have followed his trail for a long time and now it has led me here. So is a Hellknight order found in 4638 AR. It was one of the several new re-established orders created in the aftermath of disbanding of the various Hellknight orders. Okay. Can I help you with your investigation? I and my knights are perfectly capable of finding and eliminating one criminal. Your help is unnecessary. If you want to help, do not interfere. Tell me about the Order of the Rack. We are the Hellknights. We guard law and order. Legitimate authorities can rely on us entirely. Criminals tremble when they hear our footsteps. The Order of the Rack is a union of the Knights of Cheliax, led by hatred of idleness, worthless philosophy, and useless knowledge. Indulgence leads to lawlessness and insurrection. We seek out any manifestations to set and burn them, be they books, scientific treaties, or those who create them. Is it in your best interest to maintain friendly relations with us? Trust me, Queen. Catching criminals is one thing, but burning books is too much. We do not burn all books, only those that can harm society and place dangerous thoughts in weak-willed minds. It's better to burn a book today than quarter a treaty tomorrow. We stand on the side of legitimate authority. You need not be afraid, Queen. I authorize you to conduct your investigation within my kingdom. These people are a little suspicious, though. Yeah, they're a very lawful order, but I think that they're extremists. But, we'll let them investigate nonetheless. They are just following the law. Thank you, Queen. Your goodwill means a lot to us. Okay. Let us check our quests. Looks like that's one of our main quests now. So let's head on out.
Quiet footsteps.
I probably should have rested. Oh, crap. Alright, but we'll be right back. Where did you meet Darvin? Speak or I'll skin you alive. I don't know. I don't know anything. I swear. I've never heard that name before. Please don't beat me anymore. Stop this immediately. I didn't give you my permission to beat my subjects. Seems I was right in my suspicions. The rule of law in these lands is just a bunch of empty words. Worth no more than a wooden coin. It's not surprising seeing their rulers' weak will. Who gave you the authority to beat and intimidate my subjects? Certainly not you. You don't have the guts for that. You prefer just sitting on your throne and benevolently looking on, while your so-called subjects set your fortress on fire. You may continue your investigation, but use humane methods while you do. Thank you, but I must refuse. I despise weak authorities. It's a blessing that such rulers rarely cling to the throne for very long. Hellknights, we're leaving. We'll continue our investigation somewhere else. Don't get in the way of the Order of the Rack, Queen. This is my final warning. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to wait again. Ooh. This is gonna be an interesting turn of events. Those Hellknights seem like a lawful order, which they are, but they have very inhumane ways of going about it, that's for sure. Alright, we're gonna just wait for further developments. Twinsy. Bad news. We've heard that visitors have lately been spreading unfavorable rumors about your kingdom. It's as if the Free Marches is a stronghold of barbarism and feeble-mindedness, where people of arts are rare and endangered. Our artists are alleged, by these rumors, to be considered our least valued citizens. Such rumors can't but affect our reputation. I'm afraid you'll have to entrust one of your advisors with this matter. An antique vendor told me that the Order of Prisms has been spreading nasty rumors. They're one of the branches of Shaylin's churches. Here's what I've been thinking. A couple weeks ago, I saw Valerie tear up some letter. She was so terribly angry, just like she was back when her former mentor came for her. Anyway, I didn't ask her about it. That would be more trouble than it's worth. But you'll probably be able to find out what happened, and if that has any connection to Shaylin. Interesting. Judgment of the Gods. Okay, let's go talk to Valerie. Oop, not him. Okay, we're gonna go talk to Valerie here, who should just be right outside of the ray. Oh, it's this guy again. Darvin. Hellknights are not the most courteous guests, are they? And the Hellknights from the Order of the Rack are the vilest of them all. My name is Darvin. Darvin, the rebellious murderer Lenixia is searching for? Yes, I'm a rebel, a murderer, a pirate, a renegade, a smuggler, and I have lots of other scary titles. If you listen to Lenixia, I'm evil incarnate, baby eater. Your worst nightmare came true. If the end of time should ever come, it will be because of me, and me alone. Of course, all of Lenixia accusations are false. That is to say, they are not entirely true. It's true I am involved in this story, but my sins are not so great as they are thought to be. Tell me your story. It's so long, I don't even know where to begin. Although I guess you are only interested in the things I've been accused of. I did in fact kill a Chelish noble, and I participated in a rebellion, but all this happened by total accident. I was captain of the ship that sailed the inner sea. We traded with those who were stronger than us, and raided those who were weaker. Just regular life for a man of my profession. One day we stopped at one of the Cheliax ports, and that's when it all started. I caught sight of a certain Chelish noble, who for a long time been number one on my kill on sight list, so I challenged him to a duel, and he was too stupid to refuse. I dispatched him, only then to learn that he was a distant relative of Cheliax's crown prince, and besides that, the lord of the surrounding lands, and of course, no one in the area was at all fond of him. After his death, a rebellion broke out. That's nothing new for Cheliax. As his accidental killer, I was named the rebellion's leader, but I assure you I fled the first moment I could, leapt upon my ship, and set sail. A month later, I found out I'd become the main reason for a great tragedy, and an enemy of the Chelish people. So what did this noble do to make you so angry? Once long ago, long before all this rebellion nonsense, I used to be a simple sailor who served the Taldorian merchant fleet. Good old times. Empire of Taldor. Okay. The blazing sun overhead, a salty taste on your lips, the squawk of seagulls calling you forwards, ropes squeaking in the storm as you fight against the sea itself, winning in the end. And of course, the line of the land on the horizon, where you know that tonight you'll have a mug of rum in one hand and a smiling girl to share it with. But all that came to an end, when once a certain Chelish noble decided that he liked our goods, but didn't like our fleet. I survived the battle, barely, clinging to a piece of driftwood. Lost on the open sea like me, I swore I'd have my revenge, so I decided to become a pirate myself, a pirate captain, as need be. You can't always get what you want, you know, unless you're me. What do you want from me? I'm glad you asked. I'm so much to offer. You see, I'm rich, and I don't mind sharing my riches with those who can help me with my troubles. Lenixia, on the other hand, will give you nothing. I doubt she'd even say thank you. Lawful neutral. I know where Noixia has set up her temporary camp in a secluded lodge on the edge of the southern Nara marches. Go there, convince her to stop chasing me. Order her, kill her if needed. It shouldn't be difficult. So what do you say? Do we have a deal? You figure you'll buy me? Why not? So everything and everyone has a price. It's just a matter of negotiation. So how much do I cost by your estimations? I suppose 10,000 gold and will be a satisfactory amount for you? 20,000. I won't take any less than that. Fortunately, at the moment I can't afford to pay more. Let's agree on 10,000 and put the rest on my tab. I have no wish to fight with Lenixia. Perhaps you'll manage to convince her to leave peacefully, though I won't count on that. Guess I'll just do the lawful neutral option. Deal, I'll help you. I'm so glad to hear it. Please, deal with Lenixia as soon as possible. I'll find you after you resolve the situation. Interesting, interesting. I'm a little surprised that's a lawful option. But while we're out here, let's go talk to Valerie, who is right over here. There we go, we're actually hauling ass now, instead of the light jog. Greetings. Everything is well, I hope. I'm ready for new orders. I hear you received an unpleasant letter lately. Let me guess, from Lindsay, right? She keeps poking her nose in other people's business. That is true. Forgive me, Sienna. I was hoping I'd manage this without your help this time, which is why I didn't tell you. A while ago, I received a letter from a new temple of Shaylin on the outskirts of Pitax, from Paladin of the Order of the Prisms. This time, they're not demanding that I return to the Order. Instead, they want me to go there and submit to a great divine trial, and answer for all my transgressions in front of Shaylin's worthy servants. Of course, I tore up the letter and tried to forget about it, but now they've begun to plot against the entire kingdom. Valerie's just been a handful. I was hoping that I could just ignore them this time too, but it seems I shall have to meet these stubborn fools face to face, and explain to them what their tricks might lead to. Why is it you never just talk to me? I have to pry everything out of you. Please accept my humble apologies, Sienna. Every time I encounter a problem, I think it's in my power to handle it on my own, and I cannot keep distracting you from running your kingdom, but time and again, I find I must rely on my friends. I promise I'll not keep anything back from you again. Let's go there together and get to the bottom of this. Thank you. I'm ready to go to the Temple of Prisms as soon as you have time. Alright. So we're gonna have to bring Valerie with us. Alright, but we're gonna deal with Draven and the Hellknights first, and then we'll go deal with the Order of the Prisms, unless if they're closer. We'll deal with whichever one's closer. So I'll see you in a minute. Alright, we just arrived at the secluded lodge, which is where the Hellknights were staying. And so we're gonna try to talk to them and figure more out. Tell me more about the investigation. We've interrogated the capital's population, but no one proved to have any solid clues. Now we move our investigation to the neighboring villages. I'll find Darvin, whatever it takes. Today, tomorrow, in a week, or in a year. He won't escape me. But you never answered my question. How did you get here? Darvin told me where to look for you. What? How did this happen? When? Where is he now? He asked me to get rid of you. You should have executed the criminal, not engaged him in conversation. It was your duty as the ruler of these lands. Or do you have something to hide? I think I'll just have to sort it out personally. Hellknights, to battle. Great job, my friend. I doubt anyone else could have managed to distract Lenixia for so long. Now all that's left is to finish her off. Treason, to battle, Hellknights, keep Darvin alive, but kill all the rest. Interesting. They look badass. They're evil people, okay. That's good to know. We're gonna cast this slow. Charge up here. Use this. What level are they? 14, 10, 10, okay. Wow, that was a sneak attack? Oh, because he has... Interesting. Okay, first off, back off. Cast this. Oh wait, let's... They succeed on all of them, good. Damn, it's not the end. Hellknights, cover my back. Damn, these barbarians with the war paint are really good. Wow, there's a fucking lot of them. Jesus.
I grant you death.
Damn, we are hitting hard. Let's go for this. Let's summon... Five. Summon a monster 6. That guy hits hard. I wish I knew it. He's a rogue. I know. That's all I know. Ooh, that's a slow. At least did it even work? Don't even think it did. Interesting.
Cannot hide from me.
They are falling over though. That's for damn sure.
Consider me provoked.
Oh, it's that guy. Okay, he just got knocked down.
This should do.
Nice. We could have killed someone with his bow. That's not very common, that's for damn sure. Now it's just this guy left.
They go down. Nowhere to run.
Yep, there we go. Wow. Wonder what their armor is. Full plate. Had some good ass armor. That's worth. Oh, it's +1 too. Interesting. They have steel helms too. Take all that. Oop. Just loot all these guys. Let's leave the shields though, I don't need those. Yeah, we're just gonna take all of this. Those helms are pretty badass though. Let's talk to Darvin. I thank you for your help. Without you, I'd never have been able to deal with this fanatic. I hope you'll forgive me for the little show I took the liberty of putting on. After all, the results weren't bad, wouldn't you agree? Anyhow, it seems I owe you an explanation. Again, that's beginning to become a habit. But before I forget, please accept this modest reward. You've earned every bit of it. You set me up. Now Lenixia thinks we're accomplices. I regret if I've caused you any discomfort. I hope that's the sound of golden coins jingling in your purse will help you forget this unfortunate episode. I cannot say which is worse, the lies and manipulation, or the sincere belief that the righteous wrath they cause can be bought off. Explain yourself then, I'm listening. You do remember the whole story I told you earlier, right? About the duel with the Shelish noble and the rebellion which followed his death? You see, that whole story was one little additional piece. Well, not so little, to be precise. His name is Mammon, and he's one of the archdevils, the ardent prince, or so I've been told. Whoa, okay. He's made a pact with me, and I'm having trouble upholding my side of the bargain, and his patience is growing thinner by the day. That Chelish noble had a pact with Mammon too, which I expect is commonplace for the Chelish nobility, and the noble was in no hurry to fulfill his end of the deal, either. By killing him I earned Mammon's gratitude, and he offered me a similar pact, a handsome sum of gold, and my cherished dream come true. That's what he promised, so how could I say no? What was the point of your pact with Mammon? I'm to become a king. No more, no less. Subjects of my kingdom are supposed to worship Mammon as their official deity, and pay taxes to his temples. It's not so difficult a task, I suppose, especially if you have enough money. The only problem is Lenixia. The moment I lay my kingdom's first cornerstone, I'll become an easy target. She'll instantly find me and promptly introduce me to all her torture devices. However, I fear that soon I'll have to take the risk and establish my kingdom nevertheless. Mammon is growing restless, and in the end I'd rather risk facing Lenixia than challenge him. So this means you want to become a king. Oh yes, it was my dream ever since I was sailing the inner sea, as part of the Dorian merchant fleet. I even came up with a name for my kingdom, Reinhard. Ah, fond memories of those careless times, when I had neither crazy zealots nor offended archdevil chasing me. How romantic. I would be curious to see Reinhard if you're ever lucky enough to turn it from dream into reality. Remind me how— wait, what do you want from me? Help me get rid of Lenixia, once and for all. Of course your help will be amply rewarded. I can be very grateful. These people are, like, he's not good either. I guess I'll take his deal. Excellent. In that case, I'll establish my capital immediately. It'll be a thriving trading hub, and its king will count himself in your debt. You won't be disappointed. You have my word on that, and I always keep my promises. I hope the same can be said about you. Alright. Okay, let's loot this last body. And talk to Dumra, see what she has to say about all this. Okay, but we're gonna be, excuse me, but we're gonna hop over to, the Shaylin, the Order of the Prisms Temple, or whatever they call it there. We're gonna hop over there, and I will see you there. Alright, so we're loading into the Temple of Shaylin right now, and we're gonna deal with this whole issue that they have with Valerie. Ooh, pretty place. I guess that's what I should expect from the goddess of beauty and her people. Her people. Wow, that is really pretty. Look who's here, Queen Sienna. My respects, and I see you brought company. Finally, for a woman balancing on the edge of excommunication, you are sluggish, Valerie. I'm never in a hurry to meet those who would seek petty revenge upon the innocent for another's alleged transgressions. Please, everyone, be calm. Let's not hurry in with accusations and hasty decisions. In the end, we're in a sacred place. Arguments under this vaulting are unacceptable. Yikes, that one's pretty dark. Which of you is behind the dirty rumors about my kingdom? We say the truth, and you call it dirty rumor. We're the protectors of Shaylin, and all who call her patron. It's ridiculous to hear that the charge is slander from one who has befriended a viper. Your friend's blackens the name of the goddess herself. I will pass unremarked the vaguely veiled insults. In the end, I have the doubtful honor of talking to a coward who can only throw around empty words and ungrounded accusations. You're too spineless to meet me face to face and make your claims in person. That's why you prefer to strike on the sly. Please calm down. Although I do not approve of the methods of respected Hagans, I will not tolerate jokes at the expense of a paladin of Shaylin in her very temple. And you enjoy mocking Valerie and the Queen? Why are there so many hypocrites among followers of supposedly kind gods? Octavia is just spouting facts here. I see there's a whole company here. My respects, Queen. I came at the special invitation of Sir Hagen. How could I refuse a paladin, my beloved patron? My respects to you, and you, Valerie. I heard about what happened to you, but seeing it with my own eyes is unbearable. Believe me, I never wanted this. To be honest, I don't even remember striking the blow. We settled our argument in battle, Fredero. As for the scar, I've been wearing my wounds for a long time. Who are you? My name is Laren. I am a priest of Shaylin and the leader of the local congregation. For now, at least. Until my place is taken by a permanent priest from the Order of Prisms. For now, I am a spiritual advisor and mentor to respected Hagen and his people, paladins of Shaylin, who require the advice of more experienced devotees. What is this place? The Temple of the Lenses is a new abbey for one of the orders of Shaylin. A beautiful architectural masterpiece, isn't it? Such a sophisticated building will make a splendid home for the Order of Prisms. I want you to leave Valerie alone. She serves me and owes no debt to Shaylin. Divine responsibilities surpass all worldly vows and commitments. Valerie was promised to Shaylin and rejected that honor. Now Valerie returns to Order and insults Shaylin again. It's time to repent and answer for your transgressions. I, for my transgressions? Shaylin has to answer to me for ruining my life for so long. Heretic. It seems there is no other hope for this soul, so deeply blackened by pride, than the divine trial. Shaylin's judgment shall cleanse you at least part of this abomination. Maybe this trial will bring you peace? Very well, I will endure this trial if it helps put an end to all this. Thank you for agreeing. Valerie, let's begin. Shaylin's divine trial has commenced. May she be merciful to the lost and confused. It is time to listen to all sides and decide what fate awaits Valerie. Today, under the vaulting of the Temple of Prisms, we followers of the goddess will give you, Valerie, a chance to redeem yourself in the eyes of Shaylin and... Enough, Laren. Everybody's present knows she doesn't deserve redemption. She lost the right to forgiveness on the day she rejected Shaylin's grace. I didn't come here to stand silent like an idol. When I challenged Valerie to a duel, she agreed. We fought according to all rules, and our argument was settled. Think what you will of Valerie, but at least she showed me some respect. I don't care about you, let alone respect you. I just want to teach you a lesson and make you leave me alone. Of course, you can't ignore a person's deeds even when their words are better. Enough about Fredero. We don't have that much time, and Valerie gives us much to consider. According to her masters at the Order of the Eternal Rose, she's always been noble and merciful. Stories about the valor she showed in Brevoy spread far beyond its borders. How many did this fearless warrior save from the fire at Jamandi Aldori's house? They and many others owe their lives to her. Oh, don't ascribe mercy to my actions, and don't drag your Shaylin into this. I obeyed an order, that's all. I do not agree with Valerie. She can be harsh, but her heart is overfilled with pain and bitterness. Judge her actions, not her words. Of course, Queen. We are judging Valerie only by her actions. Enough, I'm tired of this endless babble. I shall prove that Valerie is a capricious and dishonorable woman who has twisted her life to pursue a single goal, to harm everything that is precious to Shaylin. This dude is a fanatic for sure. I have a reliable witness who can confirm my statement. I present Sir Yveld. This lady insulted me in front of my audience for no reason at all, arrested me with brutal force, and the worst part is, when dust settled and our blood cooled, Valerie didn't even think to apologize for her behavior. I say that only confirms her maliciousness. You provoked her. It's your fault, Yveld. Oh? Was this man's art meant to do harm? No, well, possibly, just possibly, I might have drawn some inspiration from certain poetic punishment. Then I cannot accept your statement. Leave this temple. Get shit on. I've stood here listening to your arguments for long enough. Now it's my turn to speak. My departure from the Order of the Eternal Rose was not an insult to Shaylin or her followers. All I wanted was to devote my life to what's important to me. The goddess's followers never gave me a single chance to walk my own life's path. Do I value art? No. Am I ready to serve it? No. Do I respect those who have brought so much trouble to me and the Queen? No. But there are some of you, like me, who dream of just one thing, to carry out your chosen duty. If all servants of Shaylin were like you, my parting from the Order could have been much more peaceful. Maybe I don't deserve forgiveness in the eyes of Shaylin. Maybe fanatics like Sir Hagen would be happier to see me in the noose. But I see now that one shouldn't laugh at another's way just because one doesn't understand or share it. But now, speaking openly before you, my conscience is definitely clear, and if you wish to judge me for the fact that my opinion is different from yours, the divine trial is over. Shaylin has made her decision. About what? How? The scar? It's gone. Wow, that even surprised me. Oh, when? I didn't even notice. But why? Look at her, my friend. She's proud, but who could expect otherwise from a creature of such amazing beauty? Now, as Shaylin's light fills Valerie's soul, the child is filled with renewed radiance. The thorn that pricked has been burned away. The goddess shows Valerie a way to the source of light and beauty. No! This witch has deceived Shaylin. Only I know the will of my goddess. Death to Valerie. Oh my god. We got fanatics, that's for damn sure. Is there anyone else, or is it just these four? Get out of here. You were level 6? What did you expect?
Let's try this way.
We are the ones fucking desecrating this place, that's for damn sure. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, we got... Interesting, we got this guy.
This should do it.
Okay, back him up a little bit. A little late to start summoning guys. They saw summon a dire wolf. That's pretty pathetic.
Stay behind me.
Yeah, I expected him to go for him.
Cannot hide from me.
Bring it.
Come on, dog. There you go. We might as well loo. Because there's a possibility that we won't be able to. Ooh, there's another. I don't know where he is, but I'm just gonna loot. Someone's so pathetic in a fight. They got some pretty good armor. Oh, he's over here. They're just summoning more and more creatures, huh? Yeah. That's one way of fighting, I guess. Just summon 500,000 animals. It's a fucking lot of animals, though. Like, a lot. Can you, like, actually... Can you guys actually do something? Like, they're just summoning more and more creatures, but not actually doing anything. Oh, yikes. They're actually... They're killing other They're killing priests of their own order. Yikes. I guess they, like, they don't mean, like, you're wrong, they're just fanatics. Which I guess is wrong in itself, but...
A calculated risk.
Here comes 1.5 million dogs. I can just finish him off, please. Kimi. Yup, they just straight up killed a priest. This is it, finally. I think it's obvious to everyone here that they attack. That bloodshed is always a heavy burden on the shoulders of Shaylin's followers. Forgive them, Valerie. Blind faith clouded their judgment and pushed towards violence, desecrating this holy place. Shaylin's light will not soon return to this vaulting. But we will do everything in our power to wash away this disgrace. On behalf of the Order of the Eternal Rose, I offer you, Valerie, and you, your highness, my sincerest apologies. The Order of Prisms is young and too zealous in their judgments of events and signs. There's nothing else for us to do here, Sienna. If you don't mind, I'd like to have done with this place. Didn't exactly feel like visiting the temple of a kind goddess. I hope that after this, Shaylin's paladins will think twice before doing harm to your kingdom. Anyway, they're usually much more reserved than those fanatics from the Order of Prisms. Let's go. We can discuss it at the capital. I want to see the end of this place as soon as possible. Let's loot them. Because it was still a fight. And I deserve the rewards. But we're going to end the episode here. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.